It was announced this week that Donald Trump has finally launched, or is preparing to launch, his new social media site called Truth Social. And I love that. I love how conservatives name things to always make it sound like they're the grand arbiter of everything. You know, it's either got the word patriot in it, the word America, or the word truth. I mean, really, you could probably make a fortune right now scamming conservatives if you were to just call something, American Truth Patriots. Like, that's probably the ideal name to scam conservatives. But anyway, Truth Social, it's out there right now. You can pre-order it on the App Store. And according to legal experts, Donald Trump might be opening himself up to some serious legal headaches in the near future. And it's because of the way that this new company, Digital World is what it's called, is designed. And see, Digital World, which is Donald Trump's, tech arm now, and I think they have a new name for it, but whatever. It's something, Trump, technical, digital, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that name's not important. What's important is the fact that this is a publicly traded company. Uh-oh. Not like the Trump Organization, which is a privately owned company by the Trump family, meaning all of their stuff is private, their financial records, what's coming in, what's going out. You don't have to share that with anybody outside of the Trump family. And we know how much legal trouble that's gotten them in. But now you can't hide it. This is a publicly traded company. You have to be honest with the investors. And since this company is now tied to the Trump Organization, that could also open up the Trump Organization as a, I'm assuming, investor in this project. So their records would also be subjected to some of these stricter Securities and Exchange Commission regulations. Yeah, you didn't think that one through, did you, buddy? And of course, that is what legal experts are telling us right now based on the structure of this new company. Here's another thing, and this is already potentially putting the company in legal jeopardy. According to a report from the New York Times, some of the investors, of which, by the way, they got $300 million of outside investors to come in and put money into Truth Social here. Some of them were not aware, because the information was not given to them, that this is a Trump-involved venture. So right off the bat, it kind of looks like you guys might be popped for defrauding investors. If you did not fully disclose to everyone who else was involved in this, what names of individuals, and I would think a former president of the United States would probably be a name you'd want to throw around, unless, of course, you were trying to intentionally hide that. But again, this New York Times report says that you have several investing companies that have now come out and said, look, we didn't know Donald Trump was going to be personally involved in this. So either those investors are lying to the New York Times, which is totally possible, trying to save face, like, oh, we didn't know. Or when the companies approach these investors, they weren't completely honest, and that would be illegal. So even before this stupid Truth Social thing got off the ground, they could be in serious legal jeopardy. And if you know anything about Trump's history, that's literally the least surprising thing you're probably going to hear today. Oh, but here's another just little small tidbit. They've released a set of rules, really, really long set of rules, And one of the rules, by the way, is that you are not allowed, if you're on that social media site, Truth Social, you're not allowed to criticize it. You're not allowed to make fun of it. So yeah, sounds like things are already going swimmingly for Donald Trump's new Truth Social, unless, of course, you try to tell the truth that the thing just absolutely sucks. And, of course, you have these $300 million that have been poured into this by investors under the promise that, of course, this thing is going to be a money spinner, that it's going to compete with the other big tech companies. So it's going to be fun a couple months from now doing a follow-up story talking about how much money Truth Social is losing Because as we've seen from Parler and Gab and Mike Lindell's Frank speech, Republicans do like their safe spaces, but they get bored with them very quickly.